All right, let's talk about a place that genuinely stopped me in my tracks: Turkey. And I mean that literally, because the moment you step foot in this country, everything just hits different. We're starting in Istanbul, the city that sits right on the edge of two continents, Europe on one side, Asia on the other. And somehow this city blends both of them together in a way that just makes sense. The skyline alone is something else. Minarets shooting up into the sky, the Bosphorus Strait running right through the middle, ferries cutting across the water. It honestly looks like a movie set. But it's real, all of it. Our first stop, the Hagia Sophia. This thing is over 1,500 years old. 1,500 years. It's been a church, a mosque, and a museum, and right now it stands as a working mosque that's open to the world. You walk inside and the sheer size of it just swallows you whole. The dome overhead, the golden mosaics, the architecture that somehow still feels modern. It's one of those places where you genuinely forget what century you're in. Just a short walk away, you've got the Blue Mosque. 6 minarets, over 20,000 handcrafted tiles lining the interior walls. The patterns, the blue hues, the light coming through those windows, it's calm, it's peaceful. Even if you're not religious, you feel something standing in there. Trust me on that one. Now, we can't talk Istanbul without talking the Grand Bazaar. This is one of the oldest and biggest covered markets on the entire planet. Over 4,000 shops packed into one enormous maze of streets. Spices, leather, gold, ceramics, tea sets, carpets, anything you can think of. Vendors are calling out. The smell of fresh bread mixes with cardamom and saffron, and you genuinely have no idea how much time is passing. It's chaotic in the best possible way. After Istanbul, we're heading south to Cappadocia, and I need you to mentally prepare yourself for what you're about to see, because no filter makes this look real. Hundreds of hot air balloons floating up at sunrise over these wild rock formations called fairy chimneys. The whole valley turns golden. The balloons catch the light, and you're just up there, floating over it all in complete silence. It's one of those bucket list moments that actually lives up to the hype, and honestly, goes way beyond it. Cappadocia also has underground cities, whole civilizations that used to live beneath the earth, carved out of soft volcanic rock thousands of years ago. You go down there and it's tunnels, rooms, kitchens, churches, entire communities built underground to stay safe. It's wild to think real people called this home. Next up, Pamukkale, which literally translates to Cotton Castle, and the second you see it, you get why. Bright white terraces made entirely of mineral-rich thermal water cascading down a hillside like frozen waterfalls. The water's warm. You can walk right through it. People have been coming here to soak in these pools since ancient Roman times. At the top, there's a whole ruined city, Hierapolis column still standing, an ancient theater still intact, looking out over the valley. History and nature just stacked right on top of each other. And then there's the food. Because we are absolutely not leaving without talking about Turkish food. We're talking fresh simit, that sesame-crusted bread ring you grab off a street cart for almost nothing. Doner kebab done right, the way it was actually meant to taste. Baklava so good you'll question every dessert you've had before it, layers of pastry, crushed pistachios, and honey that hits immediately. And say Turkish tea, served in those little tulip-shaped glasses everywhere you go. You don't even have to ask, it just shows up. That's the culture, that's the hospitality. Speaking of which, the people here, genuine, warm, and proud of where they come from. Someone will stop you on the street just to make sure you know which direction to go. Shop owners will pour you tea before you've even looked at anything. There's a generosity here that you just don't find everywhere. It stays with you. Turkey is one of those places that's hard to put into words because it's so many things at once. Ancient and modern, east and west, spiritual and lively, quiet mountain towns and packed city streets, turquoise coastlines and dramatic volcanic landscapes. It's layered in a way that keeps surprising you. So whether you're into history, architecture, food, nature, or just chasing that feeling of standing somewhere that completely changes your perspective, Turkey belongs on your list. Not someday, soon. Because a place this extraordinary doesn't get old. It only gets better every time you come back. That's Turkey. And honestly, we've only scratched the surface. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot. And I will see you next time.